Deus! Uy!
Oh.
Deus!
Uy!
Ano ginagawa mo dyan?
Today, binabalikan ko yung mga Filipino journal dito. Ito yung local newspaper dito sa Manitoba. So, tandaan mo yung kwento ko about the play namin na Florante Laura.
Maraming nanood.
Na-feature kami.
Nadyan. Asa
Oh.
patingin? Asa na?
Ayan, tingnan mo, ano ba? Magsalamin ka.
Di ba kita lapit mo? Labo eh.
Kailangan mo magsalamin.
Teka lang mga salamin pala ako.
Yan na ulit.
Salamin. Malabo pa rin. Di mo makita eh.
Ayan kami. Ganito na lang. Sakto, next guest natin, hindi lang direktor kasi dati nabanggit natin, invite natin. So, hindi lang yung direktor ng play namin na Florante Laura. Isa rin siyang eye doctor, optometrist.
Aba, malinaw. Malinaw yan. Malinaw kausap yan.
Malinaw na malinaw, di ba?
Sige.
Okay.
Pakilala na, sino yan?
Para malinaw muna sa ating mga ka-Excel show, dapat, again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our Instagram. Alright? Para malinaw lahat ng kwento.
Para malinaw lahat.
Okay. So, mga kaibigan, let us all welcome Dr. Mervin Sison! Hi, Chris! Welcome back! May special guest tayo, of course. Nakasama namin to recently lang sa production ng Florante Laura here in Winnipeg. Kaya I'm glad to invite the director himself, the creative director, the person who conceptualized this show, Florante Laura. Ladies and gentlemen, mga ka-XL, Direk Mervin is here in the house.
Nice!
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Direk, welcome to the XL show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Yeah. Happy to be
lang,
here.
i-guess natin, hindi ko ngayon alam paano ko tatawagin. Direk, doktor, o pare, o ano.
No.
Daming talent, singer. Parang ganun.
Daming title.
Pero
Yeah,
I heard that ikaw ay isang doktor sa Pilipinas bago ka pupunta rito.
Yes, that's right. I'm an optometrist sa Philippines.
Optometrist.
Yeah. So, yeah, sa Philippines.
Can you teach us ano bang difference ng optometrist sa ophthalmologist?
Ophthalmologist is a doctor of medicine. So you study medicine and then you specialize in the eyes and eye surgery. Optometry is a separate course in itself. Iba siyang course, iba siyang degree, Doctor of Optometry, sa Philippines, right? And then ang specialty mo is vision and eyes. Nag-fit ka na salamin, glasses, right? Sukat ka, contact lenses, binocular vision, yan. So, yun yung optometry, right? So, one of the essential differences is, optometrist nga is, not a doctor of medicine. So, hindi siya nagka-cut, hindi siya nagsa-surgery, right? Per se.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm an optometrist in the Philippines.
Has it been your dream ever since nung bata ka pa?
Maging doktor, maging optometrist sa medicine field?
Well, okay. So, actually, I'm third generation eye care practitioner. So, my grandmother was an ophthalmologist. My parents are optometrists. So, I am an optometrist by default. Parang ganun. Lumalabas. Yeah.
Third generation na pala.
Yeah.
Pamilya na malilinaw kausap to. Puro pampalinaw.
Parang third eye na siya kasi third generation na.
Oo, third generation na siya.
Yeah.
Ako, malabo akong kausap. Pero, nag-teatro ka din. Yun ang interesting dun.
That's right. So, that was actually a mistake.
A beautiful mistake.
That was
mistake.
Hindi yun planado. That was nowhere in the plan. So, medyo accident yun. Actually, ang story doon is, nagda-drive, at that time, I was driving yung kapatid ko at saka yung dalawang kapatid ko to a theater audition. Right? And then, sabi niya, sige, mag-audition ka na lang rin, kasi nandun ka na lang naman for the fun of it, diba? Nakapag-theater workshop naman ako just once in my life. So, Sabi ko, okay, sige, fine. Audition tayo. And this was Repertory Philippines, right?
Yeah.
At the time, during the 90s, dalawa lang ang major theater companies sa Pilipinas. It's only Repertory Philippines or Tanghalang Pilipino. And then you have the other companies, right? So nag-audition ako for the fun of it. Just, I didn't intend for anything to happen. Pero, nung tinawag na yung audition, yung pumasa, blah, 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 Ronald Mervin Sison, sabi, So, wala na, medyo na-stuck ka na, right? I didn't know what to do. Like, I was 18, I never danced, I never sang, ever, before. No, walang piano lesson, singing lesson, nothing. So, parang, okay, sige. Yun yung foray ko sa theater. No? First exposure sa theater. Ganun yung nangyari. And then, yung first play that I ever did, children's theater naman siya sa Repertory Philippines.
Okay.
But still, doon ako natuto sumayaw to choreography, doon ako natuto kumanta, doon ako natuto mag-act. Right? Our directors were, the best theater directors in the Philippines. Zenaida Amador and,
Right.
Baby Barredo, Tita Bibot and Tita Baby. So, I got to learn from them all the basics, everything that you would, sa theater, right? So, it was a very interesting experience at the start. Kasi wala kang alam, right? So, I just soaked everything in. And then I had the privilege to work with a lot of the members of the original Miss Saigon cast, from the 1980s, right? Yung unang pumunta sa West End, right? Like some of them have returned to Miss Saigon and some are doing Broadway right now in the Miss Saigon production, and they did the recent West End, right? They did do The Engineer. And I got the privilege to work with like the big theater names, the best, Chico Alonso, Tito Miguel Cosman, Coco Laurel, right? To learn from them. Michael Williams was one of my mentors, right? So, yun, doon nag-umpisa yung theater, right? I acted in Repertory Philippines for a few years until naging busy na sa optometrist school. Wala lang time.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you did not decide to join or auditions for the mga London play abroad?
No, I did not. There was Miss Saigon School in the Philippines, right?
Oh, okay.
And, sasali ka doon just to learn yung Saigon roles. Pero, I didn't audition. Right? It's just, busy na kasi sa school.
School
yung priority at the time.
Mm.
So, yeah. And then, nung optometry school na, doon ko na na-discover yung, classical singing. That's where I discovered opera.
The opera.
Yeah. So basically, right, essentially, I'm a classical tenor. I sing more of classical and opera, Italian repertoire. Doon ko na siya na-discover when I was in optometry school. Kasi there's no time to do theater. So, I started, I met people from UP Conservatory and other conservatories. And then, ang first experience ko doon ito eh. So, nakapag-direct ako ng Les Miserables sa Pilipinas. It's a university production ng yung Les Miserables musical. And then, ako yung director. And then, we had to find singers to sing the roles in Les Miserables. And then, napanood ko yung Godfather 3 na movie. Alam mo yung Godfather 3 na movie, diba?
Mm.
So, at the end of the movie, may opera doon eh. Cavalleria Rusticana yung opera. Tapos yung first song dun sa opera is a tenor aria. Tenor ang kumakanta. So, pinakinggan ko siya. Sabi ko, that doesn't sound so high. Nakapag-Repertory Philippines na ako na, right? So, sabi ko, baka, I think kaya ko. So, I asked some of my friends na, pwede mo kunin yung, yung aria na yun sa yung piece. Gusto ko pag-aralan. So, I tried it. And then, nung tinry ko siya, hindi ko siya makanta. Yung katunog nung dun sa movie, hindi ko siya makanta. So sabi ko, what's wrong? It's not that high. Like nakakanta ko yung Les Miserables, Jesus Christ Superstar, Judas. Those are high songs, pero ito, mababa lang siya. Like mid-range. Hindi ko siya makanta. What's the big deal? Tapos yung isang friend ko, so she got her other classmates. Sabi niya, hey, can you try this piece? So, kinanta nila, right? Kinanta ng isang friend niya. And then sabi ko, wow, paano mo ginawa yan? Bakit ganun yung tunog? Iba yung tunog, right?
Mhm.
Iba yung tunog ng opera to Broadway. It's different. So, doon ko na-discover. Tapos, nanood kami ng isang opera sa Philippines. So, a special production of UP. They brought in like German singers to sing. La Traviata, Verdi.
Okay.
Dun sa Old Metropolitan Theater, dun sa Manila, right?
Yeah.
Sa Calao, somewhere there. So nanonood ako. It's Italian, di ba? Again, tapos I've done Repertory Philippines, pero syempre wala akong naintindihan, not a single word from that opera. It's Italian, right? Pero at the end of the third act of that opera, I stood up and I clapped. I was like, wow, that was good. Like, I couldn't understand the thing, but that was really good. Nararamdaman mo yung emotion ng singer. And the music, please. Dun ako na in love sa opera. So, wow, okay. This is very, very interesting. Yeah. So, essentially now, pagdating sa Canada, so after that, I tried a few teachers in Philippines, and then unsuccessful, right? Walang success dun sa voice. Parang after 3 or 4 or 5 sessions, nawawasak yung boses. Just doesn't sound okay. And then, again, by accident, right? Nakaupo lang ako sa lobby ng Shangri-La Makati, waiting for somebody. Kaya may nakatabi ako na foreigner, nagbabakasyon. So, sabi ko, wala kami nang doon sa lobby. It's like, hi, are you waiting for someone? Yeah. So, chit-chat, usap-usap kami. Yung tinanong niya ako, okay, what do you do? Tinanong ko siya, what do you do? Sabi niya, I'm a friend of the Italian ambassador. I'm just here on vacation with my wife. I'm a tenor, I sing opera. So, ako, katabi ko siya, bigla ako naging
Timing na timing.
Italian tenor. In fact, this guy is he's still a friend of mine. I still communicate with him every now and then. His name is Giovanni Battista Palmieri. So he became my first real teacher in voice. So yung fundamentals ko for voice, natutunan ko from an Italian tenor.
Okay.
And it's really talaga iba yung style. Like, iba yung style. So, after that was like 2003. And then, I would do exercises. He'll say, okay, basahin mo kung books na to, do these exercises, I would sing, locally just for fun, right? Sing at some special events, Tapos nung lumipat na ako sa Canada, I was able to, again, another happy accident, meet somebody who knew somebody at the vocal department of the University of Manitoba, at the Deschantel School of Music. So he knew Mel Brown, the head of the vocal department. So kinanak niya ako. Sabi niya, oh, this is Ron, kasi Ronald Mervin Sison. So this is Ron. He's looking for a teacher. He's a tenor. Okay, then sabi ni Mel, okay, I'll send you to Bob, who teaches all our tenors here. So I had the privilege to work with here in Manitoba, Robert McLaren, who sang in Germany for 20 years. So yeah, he sang in many opera houses in Germany. And then he's retired from the University of Manitoba. Pero he comes, once or twice a year to do master classes only for the graduate students.
Okay.
So I was, again, lucky to get that opportunity to, learn from somebody who has that opera experience. So yun yung artistic story, doon siya nag-umpisa.
So basically, there was no formal education on music, voice.
No,
But you
you
just
you
meet
learn
these
it on the
people
fly.
na who trained you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Tapos
you
ang
learn it
malupit
on the
doon,
fly.
hindi siya marunong kumanta, biglang tenor agad.
Yeah. But
From Italy pa.
Tenor agad. Ang bilis.
yeah, and talaga, that's true.
Meant to
Talagang,
be,
you
no?
know,
Happy accidents.
yeah.
Any unforgettable songs from the theater that you did?
Or performances na.
Ano, yung sa Jesus
Favorite?
Christ Superstar. Well, the Les Miserables arias were the tenor, the Jean Valjean songs from Les Miserables are always very good. Yung Who Am I, tapos yung soliloquy niya sa Les Miserables. Yung sa Jesus Christ Superstar, yung Heaven on Their Minds, yung starting
gusto
song.
ko yun. Paborito ko yun.
Yeah,
Pwede bang pagbigyan mo yung mga fans ng The XL Show, marinig naman namin yung sample dyan. Isa dyan.
I'm in a public place.
Sayang. Magpapadala ng video yan.
Oo, baka laglagan siya ng barya.
No, pwede ako magdala ng clips of me singing, no?
Oh, sure.
We can do that.
Sige.
Mervin, you're in a public place. Why not? Di ba? Baka mas may happy accident waiting na naman.
Yeah.
Just
I'm in
baka
Toronto
maglaglagan
right
ng
now.
pera dyan sa harapan niya bigla.
Yeah. I'm in Toronto right now. I just finished attending a clinical conference dito.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
So you moved naman
nangyari.
to Canada. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you continued with your optometry career.
Yeah. So ang naging challenge dito was just like with yung any immigrant, parang yung accreditation, right? It's a malaking hurdle talaga. Parang it's easiest for nurses and engineers, pero like for optometrists, sobrang hirap kasi isa lang ang English-speaking optometry school sa Canada. It's only University of Waterloo. So, lahat kayo nakapila doon, right? You have to take qualifying exams and all that, waiting list. Actually, parang mas maraming programs sa States pwede. Kaso, yung cost naman niya, napakalaki. Right? So, yun yung parang barrier naman doon. So, yeah, however, I do work in eye surgery. I work in eye surgery and eye research. I work in cornea, keratoconus. So, I'm well within my field.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? Lahat nung pinag-aralan ko sa school, nagagamit ko siya and more. Kasi surgical environment din
Di ba, Chris? Surgery? Opera din yun, di ba?
Ibang klaseng opera.
Natuloy niyo mo pa rin yung opera mo.
Ibang klaseng opera. Yeah.
Oh,
actually, naka-co-author nga ako ng clinical paper with ophthalmologists here. So, yeah, it was co-authored, published last year. It was a clinical paper in the Journal of Cataract and Refractive Surgery. It's a big honor, to be one of the first Filipinos to be co-published. One of the first Filipinos, non-ophthalmologists, to be co-published with Canadian ophthalmologists.
Wow.
So it was a nice honor. So yun, that's the story. Pero pag lumabas ka sa clinic, you're a completely different person.
Ibang mundo na.
Naging artist ka na.
Artist, creative world na.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
alam mo, sabi din sa akin ng director ko before, ang talent daw parang yung bagoong, kahit na pinakatago-tago mo sa loob, sisingaw at lalabas yung amoy niyan. So ganun na nangyari sa iyo, Direk. So, nung nagpunta sa Canada, dinala mo yung teatro dito sa Canada. So, you started with the theater group?
No. So, bale, actually, that's another interesting story. So, when I got here, mainly nag-focus ako sa classical singing and opera. Right? So, I got here 2010. I did not do anything with the Filipino community, zero, for like 10 years, 11 years.
No.
Nothing.
Right? Okay.
So, yung first exposure ko with the Filipino community was mga 2021. So, I did one program in 2019. Then, nangyari yung pandemic. And then after that, another program, mga 2021 na. 2022. Yeah. So, it's only the past 2 years na talaga nag-expose ako sa Filipino community sa Winnipeg. Yeah.
So, this time I thought very active kayo.
No, actually, no. It was very, again, parang it was like, bang, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, all of this has happened in the span of like, 18 months.
Okay.
So, it's very nice to parang be able to do it though. Yeah.
So, from that engagement with the Filipino community, was that the turning point? You started Florante, Laura, or
yeah, no,
close to that?
So I did one performance, and then after that, I started singing with different people. Parang you meet different people in the community, you sing and perform with them, right? And then you develop linkages, contacts, right? And then the Florante Laura with the Philippine Heritage Council, diba? Tita Perla was kind enough to give the idea a chance. Yeah. So when I said, Tita Perla, Florante Laura apparently has never been done in Canada or North America in full, right? In its full form. So why don't we, give it a go, right? I mean, to be honest, Florante Laura is a very challenging work, diba? Kasi it's essentially Filipino Shakespeare. Right?
Yeah.
And then, pag binasa mo siya, meron siyang rhythm. Like, pag-ibig na aking nakilala, di dapat palakihin ang bata. So, yung parang balagtas rhythm. And then, when we did it, diba, we tried to attack it. I told the cast, let's attack it like prose, not poem. So, read it like a script. Right? Just like you would read Shakespeare.
Okay.
Right? So that's how we read it. And, they did a spectacular job doing it. Right? Yeah.
And then,
repeat.
Direk, what's the biggest challenge? I'm sure, eto mga artistang kinuha mo sa Florante at Laura, these are not professional actors or actresses.
That's true.
Or walang experience sa stage. So, anong pinaka-biggest challenge na nangyari sa'yo?
That's true. If, looking back at it, diba? Like Deus was part of it. So they were teachers and nurses and, office professionals and healthcare professionals, right? If anything, maybe only 2 or 3 have had any professional or semi-professional theater experience. And not all of them were very well versed with that kind of deep 1830s Tagalog, diba? So we were very blessed to have Mafti to help. Pero even with Mafti, malalim yung Tagalog diba? 1800s Tagalog to So we really tried to attack the text, right? Sabi ko nga, remember Deus, we always said, control the text. Don't let the text control you. Control the text, right? Ikaw ang nagde-deliver ng text. Hindi ikaw yung dinideliver or dinadala ng text. Right? So yeah, we have to really control that. And then you have to understand what you're doing, diba? So, pinabasa mo siya talaga naiintindihan mo yung nangyayari. And then, we each had coaching, diba? Like, we each coached them, okay, this is what's going on in this scene. Ito yung lines na dinideliver. This is what you're actually saying, right? So,
yung mga diin, kung paano basahin
yung mga diin. Like, okay, diin mo to, diin mo yan. Pag binago mo yung stress, nagbabago na yung meaning ng word, right? So, yeah, like, for our production, like, really have to credit, all the actors everybody was great. Like, talagang they sunk their teeth into it. Tapos, si Ate Jen, and then si Ate Vicky, yung primary language consultants natin, diba, from AFT, talagang they really helped, everybody to achieve diba, yung linguistic mastery ng piece. Tapos, we basically put everything together, right? It helped na binabasa natin yung script. So, nakakontrol mo talaga yung sinasabi. Right?
Sabi mo kanina, some are teachers, some are health workers, iba-ibang work. Did any one of them specifically surprise you?
Well, they all did, actually. All of them did. Talagang, we tried to divide the lines as well as we could. And then talagang everybody delivered really, really well. Like some people in the cast don't even speak straight Tagalog.
Oo, hindi. Lahat
Pero
naman, kahit
nag-deliver.
sinong Pilipino, sasabihin mo, mas mahirap talaga ang Tagalog kaysa sa English.
Oo, yeah. Pero talagang nag-deliver nila straight. As in,
Mas mahirap talaga.
Yeah, so it was very, it was a landmark production. It was a feat talaga para sa Filipino community natin na nagawa nila yon. Like, it's never been done, right? Straight, no edits, beginning to end, right? And that's how we wanted to do it, to honor the wishes of Balagtas, right?
Galing.
Kasi, yeah, beginning to end, walang changes, walang edits. Yeah, so they did so well.
Yung project ba yan, marami kang pinagpilian o talagang gusto mo Florante at Laura na agad?
Well, we wanted, Florante at Laura was the one that first came to mind. Kasi nga parang,
kasi Francisco Baltasar.
Well, kasi yung piece nga niya it's quintessentially Filipino literature. Diba? Poetic Filipino literature. And yun nga, it's never been delivered, never been done in its full form without edits in North America. So that was the first time, right? So, and then, this cast made history by doing that, right?
That's good.
So, and then our next attack is Noli Me Tangere, right? For next year. Okay? Original. So, that's the point there, diba? So,
yung Noli ba, Direk? Reading ba yan? O may acting na?
No, with acting yan. Yeah. But we'll update you as the script is being completed. Yeah.
Pwede natin i-import to si Chris kasi artista yan.
Yeah. Then, Flora, ano yan, Noli o yung walang sugat? Noli talaga mismo.
Noli.
Yeah, walang sugat is Sarsuela.
Sarsuela. Mas mahirap sa non-actors.
Iba naman yun, right? So, yeah, and while we're on the topic of theater, right, we did register Teatro Filipino Manitoba, right, as you might know. So, Teatro Filipino Manitoba is theater company based in Manitoba, non-profit. And then, when we do productions, one of the things is it must be 51% Filipino or Tagalog or, whatever.
That's
right?
good.
So, we wouldn't do a full English production, right? We wouldn't do a musical in English. Right? It must be 51% or more in our language to preserve the language.
Maganda yan dyan sa inyo sa Manitoba kasi yun ang pinaka-highest
percentage of
Filipinos.
Right?
Ilan na? 80,000 bang Filipinos dyan? More
I think so, yeah. Pero we want to reach all the Filipinos in Canada.
Oo, i-tour nyo, maganda.
We want to reach all the Filipinos in Canada na, hey, we are here. And, we want to serve as a vehicle for, Filipino language, Filipino culture, Filipino talent, right? Yeah.
Mahirap. Kasi may ginagawa rin kaming play ngayon sa New Brunswick. It's a original true to life story, ang hirap ng casting. Kasi hindi ganun kadami nga ang professional actors na nagpunta rito sa Canada.
No, but it's not you don't have to be professional.
Yeah.
You just it's the director's job
Yeah.
to pull out the best from the people
the actor.
that works under him, under the director. And it's the director's job to make the cast members better than they ever thought they could be. So, that's with the director.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, but like these guys did so well. So proud of them.
Yun yung tawag siguro ng director, hugot. Iuhugot mo yung from that actor yung talent.
Oo nga. Pipigain ka.
That's what I learned from from
Repertory.
Tita Biba and Tita Baby. I knew nothing. I knew nothing from theater. I was like like the Floranta cast. I knew nothing. I never acted. I don't know how to stand on the stage. I don't know what blocking is. I knew nothing. Pero, like they were able to palang guide and, tell you, okay, this is what you should do. This is why the stage is colored like that. This is why it's called blocking. Like it was really a blessing to have the best, the best there to teach you, to learn from.
So far, ilan na members mo dun sa theater group ng Manitoba?
Well, the cast of Florante at Lara is essentially part of Teatro Filipino Manitoba. Right?
Okay, sila na yan.
Yeah.
Is this based on a certain age group or you'll be allowing younger, sakit pakinggan, younger talent?
No, everybody's welcome to that.
Everybody, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, isang
kasi may youth theater group, di ba?
Theater has Teatro Filipino Manitoba theater has no age limit.
So aside from theater, what's keeping you busy in Canada?
Yeah, we work in eye surgery, right? We work with ophthalmologists and optometrists. I do research with them, also ocular research, right? Yeah. So trying to sing, So yeah, it's a lot.
And what do you do for fun? I see na you have mga small concerts, mga singing engagements here.
I like singing in church. Like one of the things na na-enjoy ko yung sacred music. At one time I wanted to be a priest. Gusto ko maging pare. Nung high school ako. So, parang hindi nangyari, obviously. Pero one of the music that I really, really like to sing is sacred music, sacred liturgical music, Latin music, like they say that singing is 2 times praying, diba?
Yeah.
Sabi nila yan. So when I sing, it is really, I feel like I am praying.
Good.
Lalo na pag when you're worshiping, pag nasa simbahan ka, or I really love singing. So I always sing in church. Different churches I like to sing, explore yung different liturgies nila, right? Like I've sung in different denominations, lahat. Nakantahan ko na pati like iba-iba, like all, even non-Christian. I've tried music, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've sung English. I mean, we're talking sacred music. I've sung English, Latin, Hebrew.
Oh.
Yeah, I've tried. Yeah, no, it's really, Spanish, French, German, just once. Mahirap ang German, nahirapan ako. French then, medyo, it's not that easy to sing. And pinaka-natural is Italian. Yeah.
Direk, ano mabibigay mong advice dun sa mga maraming nangangarap maging artista no, sa teatro. Pero hindi nila alam kung paano unang-unang gagawin. What's the first step? Anong mabibigay mong advice?
Well, to be honest, here, actually, maraming opportunities for theater here in Canada. Like, every province may mga theater companies. There's the mainstream ones, there's underground, there's school-based, there's community-based. If you really want to do theater, give it a go, right? Start at the level na you are able to commit. That's the important thing. Yeah. Start muna dun sa level na kaya mong i-commit yung time and energy, right? Start small, think big. Paunti-unti, right? Yun. Tsaka, pero more than anything, advice ko is, number one, follow your passion. Like what you want to do first talaga, what you really want to do it, right? Like if that was the last thing na pwede mong gawin, yun yung talagang passion mo. Right? Do it. Yun ang gawin mo. Do it. Right? There's no point in living life na hindi mo ginagawa yung talagang gusto mong gawin. Right? We could be dead tomorrow. We could be gone tomorrow. And you would have lost the chance to do what you wanted to do. Right? Tapos second advice is like, like tayo, we make plans for ourselves, diba? Like may plano tayo na gusto natin ganito, gusto natin gano'n, gusto natin ganyan. Minsan, somebody up there has a greater plan. Right?
Tama.
Na hindi natin nakikita yung plan. Kasi nakikita lang natin yung nasa harap natin na plan natin. But we cannot see
the
wide plan. Hindi natin nakikita . So, like, if I could go back and talk to my 18-year-old self or my 16-year-old self and tell myself, hey, you know what? When you reach your 40s, you'll be in Canada, you'll have a family there, you'll marry a foreigner. My wife is Filipino-Canadian.
Oh, okay.
Marry a foreigner. That's why I'm here. Parang ganun yung nangyari. You'll do theater there, you'll sing opera, you'll be an optometrist, you'll have a master's in business. I would probably, look at myself and say, are you crazy? Parang, and yan, tapos, like yung grand plan, only God knows that. Like, hindi natin alam, right? Like, akala natin ito yung purpose, pero actually, iba yung plan, right? Tapos, hindi minsan, pero a lot of the time, may mga nangyayari na things like you said, yung happy mistakes, happy accidents, right? That, sa akin sa buhay ko, I call it the finger of God. Na talaga, He just pushes you there. Wala kang choice. You're going there because that's where you're supposed to go. Whether you like it or not, or whether you're ready or not, go. Yan. And then it's just, always strive to be the best that you can be, right? Like, minsan we get discouraged na, let's say, we know people who have achieved X, Y, Z or A, B, C, D, E, right? And then tayo, for example, CD lang na-achieve natin, right? Or a certain limit. Pero everybody's designed differently. Diba? Every person has different talents. Every person has different purpose. But ultimately, it will be between you and the creator. And he will ask you in the end, it's like, what did you do with all the gifts that I have given you? Did you give them a chance to, like the parable of the talents, diba? Ginamit mo ba yung talents, multiply mo? Did you give yourself a chance to be the best that you could be? Right? Tinago mo ba?
Yes.
Or hindi? Right? Were you too scared? So, those are basically the advices. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm still finding my way. You know, I'm still struggling with, like we all do, with all those things day to day, right? But yeah, just, you know, follow your passion first. You know, be the best that you can be, right? You know, maximize your gifts, and yun, those are basically it. And if you want to do theater, you know, go choose the level that you can do. Go choose the level of theater or arts that you are able to commit to. Start there. Start somewhere. Yeah.
Amen.
So sabi mo nga kanina, you wanted to be a priest. Maybe you want some people to see clearly spiritually, but you ended up helping people to see clearly, literally. And then now you're a director that you're helping people to look at their talents and see. Lahat ang galing, lahat sa paniningin. Lahat sa eyesight.
Lahat sa paningin.
Magaling sa eyesight.
Lahat sa paningin.
Sa vision.
Sa eyes rin, di ba? Sa eyes.
Maganda vision ito.
Maganda yung vision talaga.
Ang galing. So, doon tumakbo ang buhay mo, Direk.
Yeah, parang ganun nga. But, you know, all of us are still on the journey. So, we don't know what will happen, right? Pero, yun lang.
The man with a good vision. Yan, literally. Okay, this.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Direk Mervin.
Oh, thank you. No, it's a pleasure and an honor. Salamat talaga.
I know you're so busy sa iyong profession dyan as eye medical, sa optometrist and everything. You're in Toronto right now for a seminar, for work, of course. And on the side, I'm glad to have met you. Like you, I was not very active sa Filipino community. Only this project.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this was my very first Filipino project.
Oh, ngayon, professional
I'm happy.
actor
I am very about this project. I enjoyed it. So, looking forward to future projects with the Teatro Filipino Manitoba.
Ganda. Okay.
Thank you.
So, sa mga ka-XL namin dyan, i-like and subscribe nyo naman kami. At marami kami yung matututunan, katulad ng story natin dito si Direk Mervin, Direk Doctor, lahat-lahat eh. So, ang galing. So, maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat.
Yes, maraming salamat mga taga-XL Show. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching our YouTube channel. You can follow us also on our Instagram at The XL Show.
Okay, and cut. Pakat! Direk!
Sa taburing bunsod, likong pagmamahal ang isinasama ng batay nunukar. Ang iba'y marahil sa kapabayaan ang dapat magturong pangar na magulang. Ang lahat ng ito'y iramang tagastas, kaya nga luwa ni inay hinama at ipinadala ako sa Atenas.
You're watching the XL Show.
Congratulations! Nakabuo tayo.